Oh, Heckle, we're talking all things Taya Beauty. Luis Pascual is the founder of this incredible company, and really we are traveling to the rainforest, these beautiful treasures that Mother Nature has to offer, the hero really being that rich white clay that can transform the condition of your hair. So now we're gonna go to something that, and everything that we've been highlighting, because many of these ingredients are what Mother Nature has to offer. That's why we don't have thousands and thousands of these to go around. So now we do have this back in stock. It's a volumizing mud. So we'll dive into what this does for you. This will work for most hair types, but really if you kind of look in your mirror and it's fine, limped, thinning hair, this is gonna be a perfect thing for you. So here's some of the before and afters, and I'll have Luis walk you through how you use this and what it does.
Yeah, so this is our Copaiba Resin Volumizing Mud. Not a mousse, not a gel, not a styling spray. We call it a mud. This actually contains Copaiba resin. We are actually approaching volumizing in a completely different way. Instead of using synthetic resins and glues that makes your hair like helmet head, we are actually using this Copaiba resin that the indigenous collect from the Copaiba tree, and this resin bonds to the hair. And the moment it bonds to the hair, it actually creates lift, it creates volume, it creates body. Like you can see in this animation, these microparticles of the Copaiba resin, they actually bond to the hair, and voila! You get lift, you get a hold, but it's a flexible, movable hold. Fold that lasts all day, but at the same time, you can run your fingers through and you can get this type of results after just one application.
Yeah, and it has the coconut oil in there too, so that's why it's hydrating the hair. So again, we're able to accomplish these things, but we're not sacrificing the quality of our hair, sacrificing the condition of our hair. Arlene is in studio. She's worked with Taya for years, been in the hair industry for over 40 years. So Arlene, how will we use this? Wet or dry hair? How do we use it?
This is a product that's only going to be used on dry hair. So what I want you to do is just get it and just tap it. And you're going to get just a tiny bit on one on your finger, so just tap it. It's a really beautiful soft mud that you can see here, you see? But all you need is just that tiny little bit. You don't need a lot. So I'm gonna give that to Bo. And what I like to do is I like to put it on the tips of my fingers, because these are your God-given combs. This is what we can use to lift, and do whatever we want with the hair. So what you wanna do is basically go into the root area and then lift. Go into the root area and lift, because what I'm doing here is I'm actually putting that, look at that, Copaiba resin right on the root of the hair. This is where you want to create volume. When we talk about volume, we talk about hair that's gonna stand out from the roots out. So this is why, look at this. Wow. How much volume I'm able to create here. It's wonderful. And I love it because it's a soft, movable volume. I'm gonna do a little bit more, and I'm gonna go in the back of her hair. I'm gonna turn her around. You can leave the camera there, I guess. But I'm gonna go here. You see it's a little bit, it has a little bit of volume already. Yeah. But watch what happens when I add a little bit. Once again, I'm lifting that hair up. I'm lifting that hair up and using my fingers to create that scalpel, to create that volume. So you see that in seconds, you're going to be able to have thicker, more volume, more voluminous hair in seconds. And it's all due to this Copaiba resin. Now, it's a product that is wonderful for women, but men love this product as well, because they are able to control the style that they have in their hair. Notice the volume. Beautiful, beautiful for really everyone in the family if you want to have the volume and if you want to have that control, because it's a styling mud. So back here with with Brittany. I'm always calling her Tiffany, I don't know why. She looks like a Tiffany, but I always tell Tiff, no, Brittany. Okay, so here we go, tiny bit on the tips of my fingers once again. And Brittany has very thick hair, and sometimes it's very hard to create that volume. Watch what's gonna happen here. I know that you're never gonna wear your hair this voluminous, but look, can you see? Look at how much volume I'm able to create there in a matter of seconds. So, of course, this is not what you would normally wear. Let me get out of there so you can see it. But you know what? If you wanted to, you could, right? So you see, it's soft, it's manageable, it's really beautifully hydrated, which is what I love. I'm gonna actually put it down to this side because I wanna create that volume all around the back of her hair and going in. And notice how I'm not gonna lose it because it's still there, even though I'm trying to bring it down actually a little bit, because I want to have volume, but just something that's gonna be very subtle and beautiful. Yeah. Now, look at all this. all around.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, okay, Brittany, there you go.
You see?
That fits her personality. Brittany's got some sass to her.
She's
That
a
fits her
sassy girl, you're right.
personality.
So what you basically, like I said, Nicole, on the roots, lift it up, give it that lift and give it that volume. And this is really wonderful for women, especially that they have that thin hair and they want to create the volume, but they don't want to do any. This also has green clay. Which is also a wonderful antioxidant for your hair. The coconut oil, like you said. So this is going to have so many benefits for your hair. But more importantly, if you want to create a style that's dry and you want to create that volume in seconds, this is really a must-have at the house. And look at this, look at the difference.
Yeah, you know, you're accomplishing that volume too, but you're kind of knocking two birds with one stone. You're also getting that hold, right? You're getting that definition, you're getting the volume, you're getting the thicker looking hair, but you're also getting the hold as well. So there's your before and there's your after. I do want to let you know, if you're picking this up, or if there's anything that you picked up, we do have a gift with purchase from Taya. It's their scalp serum that you'll see momentarily. Oh, no, that's a really great after to really see the volume that you're achieving. But here's the scalp serum. It's 2 ounces. It's $48 on its own. You pick anything up from Taya from this hour or whenever, anything on .com that you want to pick up from Taya, we give you this gift with purchase of $48 value. So just go ahead and throw it with into your cart with this item that you might be picking up, the mud or the shampoo and the conditioner, anything from Taya, and you go ahead and get this. But the volumizing mud, kind of, we'll get close so you can see, it's not really, I want to show you just a little bit of the consistency. So it does have a little bit of like, you know, like a little bit of stickiness to give you that hold. But what I like about it is that it's not super, look, it just disappeared. It's not super dense, right? Because when you get something that's too dense on your hair, you're not going to achieve that volume because then it's just going to weigh you down. So that it has a little bit of that little stickiness to it, that little bit of bounce to it, right? But it's not overly dense and super heavy. So you just put a little bit on your fingers, you'll rub it in. I love this. So this is how I really, now I already have a volume, but I like really big. So you just go in those roots like Arlene said, shake it just to lift it. My head to stay into place, right? To achieve that volume that you're able to do so. But it adheres to the fiber of the hair. That's how it's working.
Exactly. And it's thanks to this Copaiba resin. This is a binding sap that the indigenous, they make a cut in the Copaiba tree, a cut in the bark, and this resin comes out. This resin is unlike any other synthetic resins or glues that they are in all those volumizing products out there. This actually bonds to the hair and gives you this type of results. But results, as you can see here with Arlene, results that are natural looking.
Right.
They're not stiff. You get tons of body and volume, but you can run your fingers through. It's volume that it moves with you. Right. It looks natural.
Yeah, and you're conditioning and softening the hair at the same time. So you're loving on the hair while you're accomplishing that volume, that thicker, that body, that fuller looking hair. $21.95 is the sale price. Sale price won't last. This is all special pricing that we have for this entire hour. Not a lot of quantity to go around, and this one a little bit more than some of the others. Some of them we only have 300, 400. This one I have a little bit more than 12 or 1,300 to go around, but that's it. This is brand new. You're the first ones to shop this opportunity at that sale price. $7.32 will get it home, and then we ship it to you for free. So if you're looking at your hair and you're like, I want to accomplish thicker, fuller, more volumized hair, this mud is the answer. And I love that when Arlene showed us that a little bit goes a long way. I mean, we're talking maybe dime size on your fingertips.
Exactly. So very, very little. I'm going to brush her hair down really quick because I want you to see, and I want to also show my brush that's coming out right up. This is something you need to stay tuned to also to this brush.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a lifesaver for you, but I'm going to go in here and just do it from scratch. I'm going to go the tips of my fingers once again, right? And I'm going to just go in here and go into the back of her hair. And if, as you see that, I'm just going to lift.
Yeah.
I'm going to lift. And I'm just creating lift and I'm creating volume. Oh. So basically you can really do whatever you want to your hair. Notice the lift that I'm able to create there as well. Let's say I'm going to lift all this up all the way up. And look, it's just really beautiful. Look at the profile on that hair. Imagine her hair on her face just sticking to her head, totally flat. This is where the product comes into play. You're gonna have incredible volume, no teasing necessary. This is really for anybody that wants to create the volume, but it's gonna be simple, easy, just with the tips of your fingers. And I want you, more importantly, to use this on dry hair.
Yeah, and you see that she was able to brush it out. If you're using something right now, if you're using like some type of gel or some other type of thing where you can't brush it out and your brush is getting stuck, that's a problem. That's a problematic. That's glue that you're putting on your hair. This is a resin from Mother Nature. And I always say the best things that we can use from our hair is that was created by God, right, in Mother Nature that you can use. That's what makes Taya so special and so different from the rest of the items that we can offer you here. Look at that after. It's volume, right? It's thicker, fuller looking hair, but it's movable, right? It's malleable. You can brush it out if you want. It doesn't stay in, you know, it's not so really sticky or tacky. You just put a little bit on the fingertips, you go in at the roots, and then you just shake it up. And we always say in Texas, the higher the hair, the closer to God. That's what we love to say. So you can get that big, bold hair and get that beautiful volume. I'd love to ship this out to you. We'll ship it to you for free for $7.32 on that FlexPay. I point out FlexPay just because if you want to shampoo and conditioner, you gotta get this hour if you really at that super size that we have available. And then if you're looking for something to accomplish that volume, that thicker looking hair whenever you're styling, and then also getting that hold with this, that mud is helping you with this, you can utilize that FlexPay and we ship it to you for free. 838-549 is the item number. And this is not on auto ship, by the way. So this is the time to get this price. But look at this. You can run your hair, your fingers through it. That's when you know you got a winner, right?
Yeah, as you can see, I brush her hair because I want you to see that there's no combing in this hair. I brush it, and you notice that once a product is in there, Nicole, it has this memory that it actually stays there. Look how gorgeous. Imagine, you know, putting this product at home and then being able just to brush your hair and you're not losing that the volume. All you have to do is play with it again, you know, structure, put it the style that you want to create once again. And because the product is in there, it has memory. So let's say, you know, you wear a hat, it starts raining, get to the place and just zhuzh it up again. And you're gonna get that volume straight from the get-go. Remember to use it on dry hair, and just, it's a product I want you to have fun with. So just apply a tiny bit, very little. This is the thing with this product is you have to just dab it and use it. If you need more, you dab it again and you keep using a little bit more. I want you to use